but I appreciated her recognition that doctors are discriminatory against their patients, and that she was not going to participate in that. And that's like, why do you gotta have a baby? Like, who says no baby for you? Be my doctor forever. But it's because we don't get that.
No.
Like, it's like the anxiety was a legitimate thing, and my partner, he doesn't get it. He just sort of laughs off. He's like, Kelsey, you go to the doctor more than anybody I know. Like, you'll find another doctor. I'm like, but you don't get it. Like, this doctor respected me.
Yeah.
And she wouldn't send me to because I'm going to go see an endocrinologist as well. And she's not going to send me to one that she thinks is going to discriminate against me based on my weight, I hope. Or if she does, like, we're going to have a discussion about that after, and it's not going to be a problem. But, like, that stuck with me for so long that she would say, like, yeah, there are other doctors who are obesist, and they don't respect their body.
That's a really interesting phrase.
I know.
I'm having such a reaction to it.
I don't obviously like the term obese. Mm-hmm. I don't tend to use medicalized terms about my body. And I get where she was coming from.
Yeah.
And I appreciated the recognition. I didn't feel comfortable getting into the discussion there.
Yeah, no, of course.
But she never describes my body as obese to me. I will refer to my body as fat. And she doesn't try and challenge that. And I feel like now I'm going to rant about my doctor that I'm very sad is gone. But we do encounter these doctors who are just, they don't even see us as people.
No, right.
It's a completely dehumanizing experience.
It's, and the, like, implications that can have on health, right? I think it's Jess Baker that talks about
she's the militant.
Yeah, the militant Baker. Yeah. Okay, I don't remember who it is, but there's someone that talks about how it's not. It's the Frisky Fairy. There's another person that works at the intersection of kink and fatness, talks at length about how the dismissal of her fat body led to her cancer spreading to, I think she was stage 3, even though she had been telling her doctor that there was something wrong for years, and her doctor was just like, lose weight, lose weight, lose weight. So, like, the actual practical health implications that dismissal can have that are life-threatening, right? Like, for me, that's where the, like, commitment to the health thing comes from, is trying to find someone who will allow me to engage with my body and have it be recognized and constructed in the way that I need it to be, but where I can also access this, like, health to have the needs that my body has met, right?
Well, exactly. Even if it's not something as serious as missing a cancer diagnosis, missing a regular pap smear or a gynecological exam or a physical, or just even catching, an infection, like not going to your doctor because you have a UTI, which is something that I've done multiple occasions. I'd rather go to a clinic. It's just easier. And the implications of this dehumanizing experience are so vast on our health.
Yes.
And for me, that's where my interest in this research comes from, is that if we're not seeing our primary care physicians, if we're not going to go to the family doctor because of this discourse, what the hell else is going to happen?
Yeah.
Like,
yep. Which then that's when I start to get really, like, critical about the links, the like, hypothetical links between fatness and, like, other diagnoses.
Yeah.
Right? Because I wonder, like, my grandma, for example, who was diabetic and had lots of health issues and was a fat woman, if there was actually recognition of us as human people, would that mean that she had care that might have prevented her, like, symptomology from other things? Do you know what I mean? Like,
but not only that, not if your grandmother has these issues that are often genetic.
Yeah.
Which one is okay to be passed down? So can we recognize that maybe you have diabetes from familiar lineage, but we can't recognize that maybe you're fat from your family? I literally my body, I look like every Italian woman on my father's side of the family. You could line us all up from behind and you can't tell us apart. Our bodies are exactly the same. Yeah. And that is one thing that really said to me, Kelsey, like, what are you doing? Like, this is your body. Look at all your to look the same.
Yeah.
So I've inherited my body. I need to also recognize that I'm going to inherit health problems, but I need the doctors to realize that too.
Yeah.
So I see both sides of like the care issue and the sort of lack of recognition that all of our problems don't come from fatness, but can come from our genetics.
Yes.
Like,
yes. And so the question that I've started to ask is there, are there actually problems that are caused by fatness? Or is it that fatness makes those problems untreatable or unrecognizable until it's other than being blamed by fatness?
Yeah.
I don't know if that makes any sense, but
well, fatness becomes essentially your master status,
right,
over any other
right.
health concern, and that becomes the only sort of issue, quote unquote, that doctors are willing to engage with. I hate hearing when doctors say, "Okay, well, lose 50 pounds and then we'll address your issue."
Yeah.
Fuck you,
literally, no, that is
are
not.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Yeah, no, and I won't. That's and so that those discourses, my father, my mom is not fat. My dad is fat. My brother is fat. My dad and my brother both have the male fat privilege, where they get to cycle through between fatness and skinniness as the mood strikes them.
Yeah.
And that their ability to drop pounds when they start dieting is disgusting to me. So I was always my mom and my sister are both my sister's thin, my mom is normal, average, whatever language we want to use. And so I would watch my dad and my brother drop pounds it's like taking I don't want to hang on.
No, it's fine.
I'm not going to minimize the work that they put into weight loss when the mood strikes.
Sure.
But when I put in,
yo-yoing, right?
Yeah, and when I put in the equal number of amount of effort, there was no results anywhere near what they would experience.
I totally relate to that.
Yeah. So, but they I've watched them yo-yo my whole life. My brother just, I hate using, but so for frame of reference, he was wearing a 6X or 7X in men's clothes.
Okay.
And then he started dieting, his wife got pregnant, and by the time his daughter was born, he was able to shop and buy XL in regular clothing stores. Yeah. It was so he had seen a dietitian and done all the things. And now his daughter is 2.5, and he's at a 4X.
See, that sort of also highlights the fact that most people can't keep the weight off. And that's not to discredit your brother's work.
Yeah, no.
But to say, again, why am I going to put that work in?
Yeah. I absolutely. And I've watched my brother and my dad do this my entire life, right? Yeah. My dad has gone to, skinny dad, 7 times since I've been 50. Yeah, to the point where people don't even recognize him, right? He was at a place once, and his father walked in and did a double take and didn't approach to talk to him because he dropped so much weight in a short period of time. Right. So I've watched them do this, and I know that it doesn't work. And I've done it. This is the other really fun health thing to talk about. The way that disordered eating comes into experiences of fatness, right? So there was one point where I was so committed to losing weight that I just stopped eating for 6 months. And didn't have anywhere near the same results that my family did. But yeah, so I know that no matter what I do, I'm never going to be able to lose weight and to keep it off. That's not even a fantasy that I can entertain anymore.
Me either. It's not it's not a reality. Did you see a doctor about your disordered eating?
No.
Did that ever come up?
Good Lord, no.
For me, this is my interesting history. I have my sister. We have different fathers, so our genetics are different. But she was extremely anorexic and bulimic, 64 pounds, 5'6", very small, and treated quite a bit for it, hospitalized. But I, on the other hand, am the complete opposite. Yep. So my mother had my anorexic bulimic sister, her obese daughter, me, and we're going complete opposite directions in health. And I always thought, so my sister, they're trying to correct these obsessive behaviors, this obsessive thinking about weight, calorie counting, weighing your food, that sort of thing. But these were the behaviors the doctors were